My name's Brad Leong, and I directed Palo Alto.
Last night, Thanksgiving break. What are you guys doing later?
So what kind of stuff did you have to make any equipment for Palo Alto, or was it all
Yeah,
pretty much bought?
We made a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty much any kind of camera rig that we were using, we made. The biggest thing was probably the crane. We made a 23-foot long crane that someone can ride on with the camera. I knew I wanted like these sweeping crane shots, and we couldn't pay to rent a crane, so we built one instead. So that took like about a week before production started. And that was a lot of fun to actually do.
Did you build it and plan it out, or how did you actually make it?
I built it with the gaffer on the film. I've been doing metal work for a while, and so I actually built another smaller version of the crane years back. And so this was kind of an updated one that moved in more axes and whatnot. It's pretty cool.
And how much did it cost compared to how much it would have cost to rent?
It cost us like $1.5 grand to make, which is probably what one-day rental would cost. So one-day shooting kind of paid for it, I guess.
Just let me help you. It's pretty much what I do best.
So why'd you choose DXP?
She's only 15? Let's kick his ass!
I think we need to talk.
I'm just not one of the guys.
Dude, these are supposed to be the best years of your life. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm never gonna be your boyfriend. You get that now?
Go out there and talk to her. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? I'm Moon. How you doing? I've already been over in my head. It's stupid. I'm not gonna do it. Let me. Ow, ow.
This was not my first time shooting with film. I've always been interested in actually shooting films on film. We've shot a couple of Project 16. Panavision has been amazing to us. They've given us the cameras for free many a time, including this time. Kodak has also been amazing. They donated about half our stock on this, and this was shot Super 16. I've also shot a little bit of 35 here and there. I own, in addition to directing, I kind of am interested in buying and restoring older camera equipment. So I have a couple 35mm Russian cameras that I've bought and restored, and we've shot with, and they look pretty decent.
Not on this though, right?
Not on this. This was straight up a Panavision, pretty uniform, and we couldn't deal if there were major problems. We'd have to, we couldn't do servicing ourselves and whatnot.
The thing about a first kiss is if you're kissing her, and I mean really kissing her, and she starts to smile, then you're in, buddy.
How was working with celebrities instead of just like your friends and stuff?
It was interesting. I mean, it's definitely been a gradual process. We've used, different grades of actors through all our short films. This was the first time that we had anyone with any name value at all, though. And it was very cool. It was a lot of fun. Everyone was super nice and like totally cool to work with a first-time director. If anything, it was just me being overly nervous about the whole process. But it was great. They were amazing. We didn't really have that many issues on set or anything. Everyone seemed to have a pretty similar vision of the project, and it was really just my job to make sure everyone coincided. But I didn't have any issues really at all.
What were you ever like nervous? Like, how did it change directing your friends and like directing real actors? Do you ever have a scary moment there? Or it was all
well, it's
pretty
tricky.
the same?
I mean, directing's a very personal thing, if you ask me, and I'm a really hands-off director. I don't really like to bug the actors or really get in their faces that much, and I'm probably too much so. I probably should be a little more active with them than I am. But I've always been that way, working with my friends or actors or now somewhat name actors. But we definitely try and do, I try and do a blocking with them, and then allow my camera angles to shift slightly based on how they want to step through the scene and how they want to make it happen, so it feels more natural, so it's more organic that way. And then we just run through it, and I'll throw suggestions out every once in a while. But I really like to let them, after I feel like they understand the character, I really like to let them do their thing with it.
And after doing all the press junkets and stuff, what question are you the most sick of?
I don't know. How was Tribeca? It was amazing. I loved it, but I don't know what else to say. You know, it was a lot of fun.
How was
That's all I can
Tribeca?
say. It was great. It was amazing. I loved it.
You're in.
Are you a pervert?
Well, that depends on how you define pervert.